What's good? What up, what up, what up? Let me get my music. Brutus licking. Don't be licking, sir. Don't do it. Put that cone back on. What's going on? Pow. Gotta share it out. Get it shared out. What's going on? I don't know if it's gonna let me copy it to Instagram. I don't know. What's going on? What's going on? Woo! Getting it in before we go ride today and stuff, man, but we want to talk about some controversial topics, man. Bunch of controversy again hit last night, so might as well talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about S1K Rocket. We're going to talk about, like Jigsaw Bruh and all the other, all the other bros out there that are riding, man. And we got to talk about some things. We got to talk about these things because sometimes, man, sometimes it just don't pay to play, man. Let's start a poll real quick. Is it all about going fast? All right, got the poll up. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about a few things, but is it all about going fast, man? Is motorcycles all about going fast, man? I don't think it is, but to most people, it is pretty important. So how do y'all feel about that? Gonna vibe for a second until we get some peeps in here. Yes, yes, yes. So if y'all don't know, I had posted up kind of late last night about the S1K Rocket thing, and it was kind of strange because I was just like, I'm surprised that nobody's like talking about it. I mean, I know now people started talking about it. Probably the one of the biggest people talking about is Though Taken on Instagram. He put out a couple of videos already and got hella awareness on it. But it's just weird, man. I'm telling you, like, I have been saying this in my videos. Like, I've been saying this shit in my videos. Like, why is some of these bigger YouTubers like not trying to like protect themselves a little better than that? There's only been a few people that have really been like actively trying to protect themselves. Like I know Fastlane D has been trying to protect himself. I know he's putting like stickers over his Speedo and all that stuff now. He's been doing that lately. He started to blur things out quite a while back. You know, I mean, quite a little while back, he started blurring things out. But he's trying to do things actively because he shows his face a lot. So people know him. I'm sure authorities know him, stuff like that. So, you know, if you're aware and you're trying to build a brand, honestly, you really need to be smart about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a small fry. I'm like a little tadpole in the pond. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about me, you know. But if you were to slap 100,000 subscribers on here, all of a sudden you're not a tadpole anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you're very, very visible in the community. And what comes with that is kind of like a responsibility, because you're actively like promoting whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is that you're doing may not be kosher with your law, with the state law or your county law, stuff like that. And I think about 11 weeks ago, I had made a big statement. I said, man, try your best to follow your state and local laws to the best of your abilities. And if you don't, don't post it up for attention. Yo, what's going on, Cooper? What's going on, Coop? Y'all make sure y'all hit that poll too. Hit that poll question. So, yeah. You just gotta be smarter, man. And it's actually kind of crazy because I was trying to figure out how did dude get caught? Like, how did he get caught? But then when you read the article said that, let's say, what did it say? An anonymous complaint about the rider was made to the governor's office. Damn. A day before Christmas. On December 19th, 2024. So that was like right before Christmas. Now you gotta be really upset with somebody to be like, I'm about to go report this shit before Christmas and I hope he get locked up. Like, that's whoever did that from his hometown. Damn. They really don't like the dude. And I've never met him at any meets or anything like that. So I have no idea. I'm pretty sure some of the bigger YouTubers that he's always hanging around with, you know, he has personal contacts with them, stuff like that. I don't know what kind of person he is, but somebody obviously was not happy. And, you know, they got nothing but haters out here too, man. So there's a lot of haters out here. And you just got to be careful, man. I just kind of really feel bad. Because another controversial topic that you know, is starting to come out more and more, and they're actually starting to acknowledge it. A lot of the bigger YouTubers, Will Kid Hill and stuff like that, they've been saying, hey, Fast Flow KC, like, hey, they are demonetizing like every single video. And every time I see videos from these guys, like, I be like, they don't even bother like blurring the Speedo. Like, I don't get it. Like, of course they're gonna demonetize you. Like, you're doing wheelies and they're like, oh, it's because of wheelies. But nah, bro, you're racing on public roads going like 180 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? 100, 130, 150 plus miles an hour, and you're showing it. I mean, we can't use the excuse of AI generated content, the excuse of we're riding in Mexico, all that stuff, man. I think it's done now. It's done. That shit's not gonna save us anymore. That's why I said the only thing that you can do is just block your speedometer, man. Block your speedometer, because the only way that you're actually gonna get caught by blocking your speedometer is if you actually get pulled over and you stop and they say, hey, we clocked you. You know what I mean? Like, if they clock you, they clock you. And if you stop, you stop. But from a video standpoint, nobody knows if you're breaking any laws if they can't see how fast you're going. I do understand there's an appeal to going fast. Obviously, there's an appeal to showing how fast you're going. It's part of like the experience. Like, look how fast I'm going. Look how fast I can get this thing. So it does feel a little weird, you know, if you're blocking out your speedo because you kind of want people to know how fast you're going. I don't know, for whatever reason, but you know, it is what it is. It sucks, man. It sucks. And I think to me, it really sucks because a lot of these boys are not just playing, they're not playing the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a game that you can play. You know, there's a game you can play. And I think if you want to show that type of content, honestly, you need to find a platform that allow you to post that kind of stuff, man. You know, there are other platforms, but it's hard when you're on a platform where you have most of your fan base. You want to be able to show them that kind of stuff, but you know, some guys are opening Patreons and stuff like that to be able to show, you know, that type of content. Honestly, what they really need to do is they need to just create a website. Well, I guess Patreon kind of works too, but the thing with the Patreon, when you're making your videos private and you're just sharing them to the Patreon, you're still gonna have assholes and haters that are going to take the video and, you know, download your video, rip the video, and do whatever with it. So, you know, in a way, it kind of defeats the point. I would say just create your own website or like a Discord channel, make people pay, and they can see that kind of content. You know what I mean? Just put it behind a paywall and just go that route. Other than the Patreon stuff, because like I said, people still rip your videos and stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, man. But I feel bad for S1K Rocket in a sense that the dude has like 200,000 subscriber base, man. 200,000. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. He built that up. He built it up. That brand. He built that brand, man. And, you know, this brand could all crumble. And I talked about that as well. Y'all heard me talk about that. One of my favorite content creators that don't be creating no more, D Gon Ride, man. D Gon Ride set the streets on fire, bruh. D Gon Ride set the streets on fire, bruh. That dude got more subscribers than S1K Rocket in like a year, like because of the type of content he was putting out. It's very engaging. It's hoonigan. You know what I mean? It's dope. It's what you want to see. It's what a lot of us want to see. And he got on, you know, he hit like 200,000 subscribers like that, like nothing, dude, like nothing. And he did it with a Gixxer 1000. He didn't do it with a Ducati V4R or anything crazy like that. But he also did the same thing, man. He destroyed his brand, man. He destroyed his brand. He kept getting into too much trouble because the bro is showing his face, which is fine, but you can't show the case. You can't be showing your Speedo like that around the town, around the city especially that you live in. It ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work. They're eventually gonna find you. They're eventually gonna catch up with you. And they're going to, that's what they did. That's what they did to S1K Rocket, bro. Look what they did. Numerous search and seizure warrants were drafted for his social media platforms. And that allowed investigators to confirm that the operator was recklessly driving. That's what they're gonna do. Yo, what's going on, too? That's what they're gonna do. So that's what happened to D Gon Ride. He kept getting in trouble. I think the worst thing that he probably did was quit his job I remember at one point he quit his job, bro. He quit his job, and in my head I was just like, why would bro quit his job? And the reason why he quit his job obviously is because if you have 200,000 active subscribers, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're getting a decent paycheck from YouTube. At, you know what I mean? At that point, I'm pretty sure you're getting a decent paycheck from YouTube if you're monetized, if you're continuing to stay monetized. And I guess that was enough for him to be like, I'm done working. Like, I'm about to do this full time. But then he just kept getting in trouble, man. Like the log, he just kept getting in trouble, man. And I honestly, I think what they ended up doing, which is the reason why he had to just scrub his accounts. He had to scrub his YouTube account. He had to scrub his Instagram account. He had to take all those videos down. And I think the only reason why he did it, why he had to do that, is because they took his freaking license away from him, and they probably took his bike, and they took his license. So, you know, what do you have left? You know what I mean? So D Gon Ride had to rebrand himself and start doing like luxury car rental stuff. And none of his subscriber base gave a damn about that. They're like, hey, look, hey, all 200,000 of us did not subscribe to see you trying to, you know, sell us or rent us luxury vehicles. It's not what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? And he instantly destroyed his brand just like that. I think like after a week, he went from like 200,000 to like 100,000 on like Instagram or some craziness. I have no idea what's going on with him now. I'm about to find out. Shit. I'm about to find out. Dang. I don't even think the boy got his, I don't even think he got his Instagram no more, bro. I think he ended up, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think he deleted his account, bro. I think he went ahead and deleted his entire account. Like D Gon Ride don't even got an account no more, bro. Again, he ended up D Gon Ride had to get rid of his account, bro. His account is gone. I wonder if you can still find him on YouTube. Y'all try to go find D Gon Ride on YouTube. I think he probably had to delete that shit. Okay, he's called DGO. D Got Exotics. That's what he rebranded to. He rebranded to D Got Exotics. Damn, bro. Sad to see, bro. Yep, look at that. So I'm looking at so he rebranded. He completely scrubbed his Instagram with his bike content. It's gone. Completely scrubbed his he completely scrubbed it. So he has no more bike content on his Instagram or his YouTube. That's D Gon Ride. He now rebranded himself to D Got Exotics, and on his Instagram, he went down from over 200K. He had way more people on his Instagram before. He had way more than 200,000. Now he went all the way down to 178K, and I mean, he took a big hit, man. He took a big hit. I think he's gonna eventually, obviously, he's gonna come back because I did talk to him. I think briefly through DM or something. I can't remember, but Yeah, he's gonna come back better. He's gonna come back better, but he's got to lay low, man. He had to lay low. He got to change shit up. But that's an example of a recent example of somebody before S1K Rocket, before GSXR. That happened before that. So, and everybody was kind of stunned. You know what I mean? Like, damn, what happened to him? What happened to him? It just happens like that, bro. It just happens like that. But he built his channel on that hooligan lifestyle, man. And it's cool to do, but if you're trying to build a brand, that shit's gonna bite you in the ass. That's why I feel bad for him. I feel bad for GSXR, because I don't know if GSXR is still even. I don't know if I think he just makes videos just to make them because he loves it, obviously. But I highly doubt that any of his stuff gets monetized. I don't really know what happened to him legally either, because he still rides. You know what I mean? So I don't know what ended up happening to him legally. I'm pretty sure it's on court docket. It's on public record, but I don't know. S1K Rocket, I don't know. He might be in jail. I don't know, because this happened on like Tuesday. So today's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It happened on Tuesday. Today's Friday. I think the news broke on the 9th. When was that? I think the news of him had broke on the 9th, because like when I posted up the article, it had said it was on the 9th. And I saw it last night, like around like 6 o'clock. It was like 6 o'clock or something, 6:30. I was at my son's baseball game, just chilling before the game started, and I was actually just scrolling through my Google, like the Google News, just scrolling through Google. And because I watch a lot of motorcycle content, you know, they tend to show you motorcycle themed stuff. So that dude's face popped up, and I was like, damn, hold up. I know it. I've seen that dude before. And I'm like, in my head, I was thinking like maybe it was probably like Crash Test Goat or Unknown Rider, you know what I'm saying? Somebody. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I've seen that dude before. And I realized that the last time I saw his face was when Fastlane D had put out that video where they were doing like the merch shoot in the parking garage, and they shut the parking garage down, and they took everybody's IDs and stuff like that. And I remember seeing that same face in that video. And so when I went back to watch it real quick, I realized, oh shit, that's S1K Rocket. So that's why I added him. I was like, is this you? Because they got that shit all over news. All you got to go do is hit Google and type in, I don't know, shit. Type in S1K, shit, what did I type in? Just type in his name, Bryce Bennett. Bryce Bennett, arrested. Just type that in, go to news, and literally, dude's plastered on every news site. I think it's kind of fucked up for them to do that, but he's posting on every news site. Cheap flights to Cuba if you get caught. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, damn, bro. Like, I get it. We ride, you know, a lot of us riding on super sports. You don't even have to be on a fucking super sport to get in the kind of trouble that he's gotten in. You know what I'm saying? To get in this kind of trouble. You don't. You can be on a damn cruiser. It don't matter. But because you're on a super sport, we all know, like, come on, man. I try my best to adhere to the local to the local authorities, right? I try my best to adhere to that. Everybody knows, all the cops know, if they see you riding on a crotch rocket, they automatically know that people don't buy these things to go the speed limit wherever they are 100% of the time. It just ain't, that's not the reality. You got a damn super sport bike, your ass is gonna be speeding. It's just, how do you speed and what you're doing? I don't think cops really care that you speed, because, I mean, there's been plenty of times where cops will see you and they'll just like either flash you, like slow the fuck down, or, you know what I'm saying? Or they stop you, and if you're courteous enough to stop, they may give you a warning. Shit, I just got a ticket like 2 months ago. That shit was posted. I didn't, you know what I mean? It shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Only difference is I didn't post that shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't post it. I'm not gonna post that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I could have posted that video. I could have made some clips, you know what I'm saying, to get some views, but what, I mean, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's promoting, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't want something like that. I wouldn't want something like it's cool if it gets attention. Obviously it gets attention because people like that kind of shit. But it also catches negative attention. All attention ain't good attention, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be logged in to somebody's radar all the time. Like that dude, Though Taken, I think, Thought Taken or Though Taken. I follow him. I like, you know, I watch some of his videos and stuff like that. I think he's a good creator, but a lot of his videos he posts up of him always being harassed. You know what I'm saying, by police, because they know him, and he's done some things, like he's obviously said himself. He's done some things, obviously, that got him into trouble, but people love to see that kind of controversy. He's gotten, you know, lots of views and stuff for that, which is fine. But it just goes to show you like how bad it could get for you when you have a big following. Though Taken has a big following, right? He has a really big following. So of course the police, especially the police where he's always filming and riding around it, of course they're gonna put him on the radar. They're gonna be like, look for this dude all the time. So, you know, you gotta be smart, man. You gotta be smart. You said speed limits in San Antonio suck. They do, man. Ride Foodie, is that what you're gonna name the app? Hey Carlos, did you get oh shoot, you know what? Let me check. Did you get the hoodie yet? Let me check that right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, I forgot to double check. I'm shipping out packages like every day, so I once I get done with something, I send it off. It leaves my mind unless somebody messages me and says, "Hey, like something happened with it or some craziness or something." Oh no! You haven't got it yet. I see it right here. Nope, it's still in production. No, it's still in production. This is coming from my production partner too. So you'll get it. It's being drop shipped, so it's being drop shipped. Hey, that cost $43 on me, baby. You'll get it though. You'll enjoy it too. Let's see what you say. Sorry, keyboard run to try food trucks. Oh, you're going out? Oh shoot. Since riding fast gets you in trouble, it's better riding fat. Get food truck food. No, I just checked it. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. But yeah, I was just saying, man, like this, like you were saying, here in San Antonio, the speed limit sucks, and it sucks even worse that they're putting up all the construction, right? Construction is like spreading everywhere, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Again, adhere to your local laws, man, to the best of your abilities. And when you choose not to, just don't post it up for attention, because it's gonna get attention. It's gonna get the attention that you want, and it's gonna also get attention that you don't want. So you have to think about your situation. When you're trying to build, that's why you see a lot of people posting a lot of like controversial, you know, things, you know, in the motorcycle community. It is what it is, because it's cool, kind of, you know, it's entertaining, at least I'd say that. But at a certain point, you know what I mean? At a certain point, you don't do yourself a favor, because you're looking at it in short term. If you're actually trying to build something, build a brand, bro, you gotta be smart about it, man. You gotta be smart about it. You can't just go out there and just think that you can just break the law whenever you want and it's not going to catch up with you. You know what I mean? Effectively, honestly, if S1K right, like, I don't know what he's going to have to do. I don't know what he's gonna have to do, but I don't know if they're gonna make him archive his videos, or you know what I mean. But I also had made this. What's the matter? Yeah, it's the mailman. It's the mailman. I also had made this video about Will Kid Hill, because Will Kid Hill had posted up a video not too long ago where he was talking about the GoPro, or not the GoPro, what was it? DJI Action 5. He was doing like a review, and he was saying himself, he was like, hey, look, going forward, I think I'm done with the fast boy shit. I think I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna, give y'all more vlog style type of, type of stuff, chill videos. Like, I'm just gonna be cruising and just enjoying the ride. Like, he's like, I think I'm getting too old for this shit. Like, just going fast is not worth it. He's like, YouTube keeps demonetizing me, and that's why you see a lot of those boys pushing out merch. They're pushing it out super heavy, because YouTube is not giving them that monetization no more. So they're trying to figure out, well, how do I keep this going? I've been getting paid from YouTube, and then all of a sudden they're not paying me anymore because they don't want to see this type of content anymore. So I got to get money. So they're putting out the merch. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with merch. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I think even Jixabra had commented on Fastlane D not too long ago and said kind of same thing. Like, all these these motorcycle meets are just fucking stupid now, because all everybody does is post up at the meet and sell shit. And to Fastlane D's credit, he owned it. He said, look, yeah, I enjoy these meets, not because I'm just trying to sell shit, but I get to meet the community. I get to meet people. I get to create experiences. I get to earn experiences and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But Jixabra did have a point. Like, you're starting to see a shift, because all the fast boy shit ain't working no more, man. It's not paying anymore. So they got to switch to something else. You got to have to sell merch. You're going to have to figure out another way to monetize the content that you want to make. And I think Fastlane D is probably, like, him and IMK have really kind of, like, I think they kind of found that median, the happy median. Yes, people want to see you go fast and do kind of crazy stuff, wheelies and stuff like that, but they know that they're building a brand, that they've built a brand, and they're still trying to build a brand. You can't jeopardize that shit by doing stupid stuff. It ain't worth it. Now, people still want to see it. You got to try to figure out a different way that they can view it without it causing you issues, right? Without it hurting your brand. Because I can guarantee you right now, this is going to happen again. I hope it don't happen to me. But, you know what I mean? I'm not financially dependent on the social media to pay me. So it wouldn't affect me the way it would affect Fastlane D. Affect somebody like Dude Mungus, like affect IMK, affect, like Fast Flow KC. Like, these guys are building, like Fast Flow, they're building up. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them really, really bad. You know what I mean? Because it's not even just the social thing. It's just, when you get in trouble with the law, they'll probably make you terminate that shit. You know what I'm saying? They might make you terminate your channel. Or they'll just give you such shitty rules on what you should and shouldn't post, and then that they're watching at that point. So it's like, do you even try to play with fire and continue posting, or do you just try to reinvent yourself somewhere else? You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? And a lot of those guys now, the reason why they travel around so damn much is because they're doing it full time. You know what I mean? They're doing it full time. They're getting up, they're going to Dallas for a week, they're going back home, they're waiting till the next meet, because they're getting paid from these used bike directs to say, hey, we'll pay you, bring the crowd, bring the people. You know what I'm saying? Dianesi, bring the people. We'll pay the big names so you can bring the people. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's called sponsorship. So they can afford to do it full time, but, it comes at a cost, man. You know, it comes at a cost. Like, I think Fast Flow KC came out with a sick ass video not too long, like the other day. It was just all wheelies. It was like, hey, we don't give a damn about YouTube not liking wheelies. I'm not, you know, this video is just pure, you know, inspiration. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think, like, obviously he posted that before the S1K rocket thing, but at the same time, just like, that's the stupidest shit to do. Like, I would take that video down immediately. I would take it down. But at the same time, he would have to take down a lot of his content. You know what I mean? He would have to archive a lot of his content. Damn, like 90% of his content probably. Because 90% of his content is doing wheelies and shit. And lately, I noticed that he switched from doing a lot of the wheelies to just going fast. You know what I mean? Just being a fast boy. And I don't know, man. That shit, it to me, it sucks because they're not really thinking of it like through a brand standpoint or a business standpoint. They're still thinking of it as like they're just vlogging, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, but bruh, the benefits that you're seeing from building your brand is like, it's crazy. Why would you destroy that, man? So you know, if you're gonna do that kind of shit, you just gotta be prepared to take what comes with it. You know, you gotta be prepared for it because it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Like I said, it's happened to me before. I've gotten a ticket, had to pay that shit, you know, and it's not something that you know. It's not something that I had to prepare for. Like, I was not prepared to pay that shit. It fucking sucked. It sucked. You know, it sucked. And so when I ride, man, and I don't even be riding fast. That's what shocked me. I'm like, damn, I haven't had a ticket since 2004. Are you kidding me? You're gonna give me a ticket? I stopped. I stopped for you, damn it. Like, you know what I mean? I was so mad, but I could not be mad at anybody else because I did it. I did it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wasn't gonna post that shit up. Do I think it would have got me some views? Yeah, it probably would have got me some views, you know. But what's the point? I'm not trying to build my shit on that. I'm not trying to build my channel, my brand on hoonigan lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Will I have fun? Of course, I'm gonna have some fun. But I'm also gonna be very, very careful about what I post. You know, I'm gonna be very, very careful how I post it. Just gotta be smart about it, man. And I'm doing that now before I'm even monetized on this channel. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good practice to do before you even get monetized. Just practice doing it. I've already dropped the F-bomb. I don't even know. That's one thing that I am working on. I am working on the profanity because I hate editing it. It just takes more time when I edit video to bleep it out, you know what I mean, or cut it out. I can't stand it. So I find myself actually really trying to be more conscious about how I speak, you know, because it's just one of those things that you're gonna have to worry about if you get monetized. You said damn or not damn, probably you said shit, F, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, if that's gonna demonetize you, that sucks, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta start thinking about it like from a business standpoint at that point. They're paying you because advertisers want to advertise on your content. So just follow the rules as much as possible. Follow the rules as much as possible, man. Your kids are your filter, and so are mine. Like, wait, you said somebody died today? It's not speed that kills here. It's impatience and road rage. Yeah, it is. It's really tough, bro. I mean, like I said, I've had. I mean, even some people in the group. Some people in the group. You know, in my group, they tease me. Shit, you know, they tease me. You know, because when we go to these meets and stuff, sometimes, hey, look, I be in the back, bro. I be in the back. I got the Gixxer 1000. Half these cats got like 600s, 750s. Like, I'll be in the back. I just be in the back, man. I choose to chill, man. Like, I don't get peer pressured into stupid shit. If I'm gonna do stupid shit, it's because I'm just gonna decide to do something stupid. Like, but for the most part, when I get out here and ride, man, I don't be thinking like I'm gonna ride today. But I'm not thinking about shit when I go ride. I'm about to go bust the speed barrier. Like I want to go do a top speed run and show it. You know what I mean? Like I don't be thinking like I need this for my content this week. I need this spot. Like I don't do that. I just go out there and I ride, man. I just ride. If that shit happens to be a little slow today, it just happens to be a little slow. I've had people say, "Damn, like you ride slow," or "You're on a Gixxer 1000. Why are you riding so slow? Like, why are you just cruising?" Like, because I can. Motherfucker, damn. Mofo, you ain't paying my ticket. Nobody paid my ticket. My friends didn't pay my ticket. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, they made fun of me. They said, "Damn, how you get a ticket? You always riding slow." It's true. But I just happened to get caught. You know? Just is what it is, man. Like I want to make it home at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it home. You know? You should drop Easter eggs around like a plastic. The paper will have a prize, t-shirt, hoodie. That's kind of dope. That's actually kind of smart. You know, I don't celebrate. I mean, I don't celebrate Easter. I don't celebrate Easter, but it's a good idea. Today for me and this weekend is Passover. So that's we're celebrating that tonight, sundown tonight. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, next 7 days, stuff like that. But you know, that's stuff like that is a good idea, and people do stuff like that. Honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't say no to something like, you know, something like that. You know, like when Christmas time comes around, that holiday time comes around. Sometime like this year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a bunch of lights and put them on my bike. Like I think that trend is kind of cool. It's a pretty cool trend. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, I'm not putting all this tape and shit on my bike that I gotta take off. Like, it ain't even. I was like, man, this shit ain't even worth the views, man. To like scratch my damn paint. You know, motorcycle paint is weak as hell any damn way. That motorcycle paint weak. I mean, you pay so much money in these damn fairings, man, and they streak. They streak and they scratch so easy. It's like, I was like, it's not even worth putting that shit on my bike, having to pick all that clear tape off, you know, having that shit scratching my paint up. I was like, I'm not doing it. But I like that other people to do it. I don't knock them for doing it. I think it's cool, you know, but, you know. You got some people that I don't even know. Does the guy that rides in the tuxedo, does he still? I think his name is like Rose Gold or something like that. I think he's got like the Rose Gold Ducati. Like he ride around in his suit and helmet. Like stuff like that is cool. We got people here that ride around in furry, you know, in the furry costumes and you know the furry helmet covers and stuff like that. Yeah, you got people doing all kinds of stuff, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? If that is something you want to do, like shit, go do it. Just be careful doing it, you know? Just be careful doing it. I think it's cool. It brings awareness to the city. San Antonio, I think SA is going to be really good for us once they're done. Shit. Once they're done with a lot of this construction. It's just so bad now, man. Like even on 10, I'm right over here off 10, and it's like they've already started squeezing down the lanes all the way back from coming back from like WW White past there all the way down. It's like they're already starting to squeeze the lanes down, you know, and they're putting up all the pillars, you know what I mean, for the double deckers and stuff like that. And it's just going on everywhere. It's miserable, bro. It is miserable. it's like half the time when I go ride now, I'm just like, where the hell am I gonna go that I can just avoid this construction? Like, you can't avoid it anywhere. You can't avoid it anywhere. It's bad. I think this weekend, bro. Well, I say this weekend, I'm gonna try to do it. Like I said, we're doing Passover. If I get time, like on Sunday, I think they're planning like a ride up through Bernie, up 281 towards Bernie. I think that'll be a dope ride. But that, that 281 is hot too, because everybody knows that they finished all the construction over there, just about. I mean, pretty much it's all done. So it's perfect for riding. But they know everybody's there. You know what I mean? So you still got to be careful, You still just can't just go balls to the wall unless you're just prepared not to stop or pull over. But, shit. You just got to be smart, especially if you're not going to stop here in San Antonio. You better be good at avoiding obstacles in the road, because you're not just fighting these crazy ass drivers, you're fighting all this construction, man, and it's bad. So that's probably a big reason why I do a lot of cruising, man. Like, I just try to avoid all the debris on the road, so I hopefully don't get plugs in my tires and all this crazy stuff, man. Like, I just try to avoid all that. I try to avoid that, But I think that's what we're gonna try to do. Like I said, a lot of the boys had already posted it up, so if I get a chance, I'm definitely gonna go partake in some of the festivities, man. You know what I'm saying? And just chill, man. Just have a nice ride. Again, I'm the kind of person that I don't need to go 150, 130 plus my entire ride. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, right now, I could be like, hey, yo, probably right now wouldn't be bad. Like, I go hit like, shit, let me go hit 10 and go to Buc-ee's, go to Luling or something like that. Nothing wrong with that. And if I go, I mean, I would have probably only ride fast if I had people riding with me. You know what I mean? And we're just chilling, we're just happen to be riding fast, doing a little rolling, at the same time, just chilling, nice ride, man. But if I'm by myself, I don't tend to ride that fast. I just chill, man. I just be rolling. And I speed up and I just avoid cars. That's it. People get too close, I speed up, get around them. You know what I mean? Like, stay the F away from me. That's how I ride. I ride very defensive, like, stay away from me. Like, I don't want your car near me, because I know you're not paying attention. Hey, everybody in San Antonio is like this. When you ride by them, they're like this in their cars. That's what they're doing on the highway. These mofos drive like that. That's how they drive. Staring at the damn phone, man. Like, it's bad, dude. Like, stay away from me. So that's how I tend to ride. I do tend to ride more aggressive on my bike than obviously in my car. And if you ride with me in my car, I'm usually, what do they call those drivers? I'm always calling out somebody's dumb stuff. Like, what is this dude doing? What are you doing? Like, I am one of those drivers. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I always talk a lot of crap when I drive. So when I'm on my motorcycle and I have the ability to really, like, get away from somebody and, get away from whatever craziness that they're doing, I tend to ride very aggressively on the motorcycle. Even when I have my cruisers and stuff, I still don't want people around me. It's like, get away from me. Okay, yeah. I can hit you up and let you know. I don't even know if they put a time. When I find out the time and the actual meet spot, I'll definitely let you know. For this Okay, the meetup time is 10:30 to 11. KSU kickstands up around like 10:30, 11. I got it's gonna be at a 7-Eleven, but I don't know. I gotta find out. I'll find out which 7-Eleven is gonna be at. Then I'll let you know. Because they didn't put the direct location. Obviously, you know, you don't want to show up and you know the cops are already there waiting on you. You don't want that shit. So, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna meet up at a 7-Eleven. Kickstands up at like 10:30, 11 o'clock on a Sunday. Looks yeah. They want to do some big loops. They want to go through Bernie and then come back through like 1604 East and all that good stuff. A big little ride. You know what I mean? A big little ride. And again, I'm the one that just don't be feeling pressure to really, you know, I'll partake in some of the festivities, you know what I mean? But for the most part, man, I'm just chilling. I'm just like, look, give me the location or where we supposed to touch down at, like where we supposed to end at. And that way, y'all can go do all the crazy shit y'all want. I'll try to keep up. I'll go my own pace, ride my own ride, and then I'll meet you at the spot, you know, that we're going to. Like, that's how I ride. So anytime I go to a meet and I'm like, yo, what we doing? What we doing? Hey, we about to go hit this, do that. Cool. What is the location? Give me the location that we're gonna be ending up at. Okay, cool. We going there. Okay, got it. Everybody got it plugged into the GPS. Cool. Let's go have fun. Be safe. Ride your own ride. You know what I mean? Like shit. If you're not ready to go 130 plus at night to do some road racing and you know what I'm saying and be zipping through traffic, like if that's not your ride, bruh, this is not your ride. Just you can come, but make sure you ride your own ride. You know what I mean? So when people start doing all that crazy shit in and out of traffic, like it's unnecessary. It's fun, but it's unnecessary. I just be like, I ain't doing that. I'll wait till this motherfucker move over, or damn, I keep cussing, man. I'll wait till this fool moves over and then I'll just pass. You know what I'm saying? Like unnecessary stuff. I don't be taking the risk, man. I don't be taking the risk. I got kids to come home to, man. I got a wife to come home to. I got a good life. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, let's hope immigration is there. You said I have a border. But you know, it's sad, but it ain't sad. You know what I mean? It's sad, it's funny, but it's sad at the same time. Like, honestly, bro, you know, you gotta be careful, bro. Speaking to that, I've been seeing a lot more Border Patrol here in San Antonio lately. I think that shit is fun. I think it's weird. It's a little weird, you know. I've lived in places where, you know, Border Patrol was normal to see when I was living in Arizona, stationed in Arizona. I was right by the Nogales border, so used to seeing Border Patrol all the time. They had check stops everywhere. They shared the base with us to do their, to qualify and do their, the marksmanship and all that stuff. So it was normal there, but to me, it's pretty abnormal to see Border Patrol in San Antonio. To me, it doesn't seem normal. So, bros out there, like you said, it's a funny joke. A free ticket to Cuba, a free ticket to El Salvador. All they gotta see is that you Hispanic. As soon as if they happen to book your ass in jail, you better hope to God that they don't put no shit on you, like thinking that you're a suspected gang member, like, cause your ass is gone. Your ass is gone. They still ain't brought that one dude home from where he from, New Jersey or something like that. That's sad, bro. That's sad. That bro, damn. I'm telling you, man, it just ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it, man. You just gotta pick your battles, bro. You gotta pick your battles. They deporting Dora, they deporting Diego, go Diego. They got everybody, man. They getting everybody, man. So just gotta be careful, man. One of my boys just went down too. He's recovering. He's recovering, but I mean, he went down. He went down hard. In our little Instagram group, he went down pretty hard. He went down hard. Like last week, it was bad. But he ain't got no brain issues, no, you know, like no head injuries as far as like, you know, permanent head injuries or anything like that. But he got jacked up, bro. He got jacked up. Looked like he got looked like somebody took a rag doll and just like he got road rashed up, man. Broke his damn foot. Right foot is broken. He got pins and plates in it. Damn. Left leg is toast. Fucked up his ligaments in his kneecap. Like, I mean, he's in bad condition, bro. He's in bad condition. But his spirits are high. He's in a lot of pain. But, you know, the brother is still here. You know, he's still here, man. He's still here. Good dude, too. Good dude. Good dude. You know. But it happens, man. It happens. Somebody hit him. Somebody hit him, too. Rear end, like, basically a rear end, like a T-bone. Hit him. Right at a light. You know? It's fucking crazy around here, bro. It's crazy around here. That's why I hate stopping at lights anywhere. So I always have like the most anxiety when I go downtown. But it seems like downtown is like almost like the place to be now, because at least you avoid all the damn construction. I've been going downtown a lot lately, like around downtown, midtown stuff lately. Just seeing some new stuff, you know, just checking out the city, stuff like that. You said even if you are legal, if you are naturalized, they can still take your citizenship. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, a lot of people confuse freedom and liberties here. People that look like you and me, bro. We have liberties, sir. We have liberties that they can freely give and freely take away. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. You know, unless you got some kind of status or something that would prevent you from, you know, unless you got some kind of status or something. But I mean, we got liberties, man, that they can take away, and you see it happening all the time, man. You see it happening all the time. I'm like, I don't know why brothers be going out here doing stuff, man, like they are like they are all American. You're not, bro. You're not. They will take those liberties away from you really quick. Your ass will be deported, or your ass will be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You'll be somewhere you don't want to be. It's just is what it is, man. People gotta be smarter, man. They gotta be smarter. It's bad out here. It's getting bad out here. It's getting real bad out here. But yeah, man, we're probably about to shut it down. I really wanted to get into that, man. Talk about this stuff, man. What's going on? Because it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't understand. I just don't understand why. That's another dude I'm worried about too. I'm hoping that he said he's too pretty for jail. Shit. I'm hoping Dude Mungus. I really hope Dude Mungus. He needs to make some changes, bro. I love watching his content, but he needs to make some changes quick, because it's taking him some time to build up his base, his community, and super successful at it right now. It would just suck to see him go down because he's always posting his speeds, even though it's on a what it looks to be like, you know, a little highway or whatever, whatnot, with not like no really visible identifying signs to where he is, which is good. It just, you know, it's still playing with fire, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still playing with fire. And I just think it's silly that, for example, what's that company? Shit, I'm asking you what the company is. And I got the damn thing right here. Insta360. It's I was gonna say, I think it's funny how they'll sponsor you. You know, they'll give you free camera gear and all that shit. I don't know if they pay him, but I'm pretty sure they might. Obviously, if he tells referral links and stuff like that through referrals. But I just think that's crazy that they will sponsor you knowing the type of content that you make. Shouldn't they be aren't they part of the problem? Like, should they be sponsoring people like S1K Rocket who are actively, you know what I'm saying, just showing that they're breaking the law, stuff like that, you know what I mean? I don't think that it's all on the rider too, man. I don't think it's all right. I think it's a lot of the appeal. You go fast, you get sponsorships, and you get paid. And it's like, I highly doubt Insta360 or DJI, whoever sponsors S1K Rocket, I highly doubt any of those companies are lining up to help pay for his lawyer fees. I guarantee you they're not. I guarantee you they're not. I could be wrong, but I can almost guarantee you that everything that those guys do referrals for, like, you know, Insta360, NBT, all that stuff, I guarantee you none of those companies are reaching out and saying, hey, you know, you've helped us sell thousands of dollars worth of gear. We're going to help you with your lawyer fees. They're not doing that. They ain't doing that, bro. They're not doing it. It's not happening. It ain't happening, bro. So you're on your own out there. You are on your own. It's cool to have all that stuff, but they're not going to help you get out of trouble. So, you know, it is what it is. That's why, you know, I don't know. I don't think I even put referrals are cool, but, you know, I just don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth it. I think it'd be worth it when they reach out to you and they say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you." That's when I'll refer their shit. Until then, I'm just gonna refer my shit. That's my company, so it's the 360. They don't pay me. I'm not putting no referral link for them. They don't pay me. Hell no. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's getting crazy out here, bro. It's wild out here. But I don't know. I'm sure it'll come out at some point. You know, hopefully it doesn't destroy his S1K. You know, it doesn't destroy his YouTube, his brand. Like, hopefully it doesn't do that. He's able to just get through this shit with minimal damage. You know what I'm saying? Minimal damage. But the thing is, you know, when this kind of thing happens to you on this kind of scale, I just feel like it makes you like hot. You know what I mean? Like, people that ride around you or that's used to collaborating with you, like, you know, people ain't gonna want to really, they kind of want to distance themselves from you for a little bit, you know what I mean, for a little while, because they know you're hot. They watching you, you know what I mean? They're watching everything you do. And if you're motovlogging and I'm motovlogging and we're around each other all the time, you're showing me on your camera, I got you on mine, it's like, it gets to the point where it's like, damn, you know, people are going to be like, nah, I can't ride with you, bro. You too hot right now. They watching you, man. They watching you. So that's what kind of confused me about Jigsaw, bro, because, you know, he's still out doing his thing. And I just assumed that he wouldn't be riding for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't know if S1K Rocket is locked up or if he was locked up. I don't think he was locked. I don't. Judging by the article, I don't think. I don't think. I think he posted bail, like kind of right away. So I don't think that they. I think they arrested him, but I don't think they like put him in jail. Yeah, so they got him on a $5,000 bond. So for reckless driving, failure to drive in a proper lane, reckless endangerment, first degree, $5,000 bond. So, you know, $500. What do they usually make you pay? And it's something like 10% or some shit. So probably costing like $500, and he was out of there. Damn, bro. Woo! Damn. Case closed by arrest. Yeah, that sucks, bro. So, you know, again, I don't know, man. I think that's messed up how they put all his business out there like that. They got the whole arrest warrant on there, bro. That's crazy. So I guess now, instead of being famous, he's infamous. He needs to change his name to Infamous S1K Rocket. YouTube Yammie Noob crew crash. That's before he went big. Yep. He did it too before he went. Yep. He had to chill out and focus on the safety for his. Yeah, exactly. He rebranded himself, right? But it also happened to him when he wasn't like super big, right? So it's a big difference. If you're early on and you're doing this shit, you're doing this hoonigan shit, you should really, really, really take a deep look and say, do I want to build a brand? Am I trying to build like a community? Do I have goals? You know what I'm saying? Aspirations for this community? Like, if you do, you should probably stop doing the hoonigan shit. You should probably do something else. But a lot of people won't do that because a lot of people don't got no personality, right? A lot of people don't know how to, they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to talk to the camera. They don't know how to do anything. They just know how to get on a bike, go fast, and post that shit. Like, they know how to do wheelies, go fast, and post that shit. That's it. So it's going to be hard for these guys. Like, I think it's going to be hard for Will Kid Hill. I think it's going to be really hard for Will Kid Hill to completely transition his base. Because he just does a lot of go fast shit, a lot of wheelies and stuff like that. Like, if you watch a lot of his content, he doesn't talk a lot in his videos. He doesn't talk a lot. It's a lot of riding. You know, he rides hard. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, it's like he kind of got his wake up call. Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, everybody starts to change their mind when that monetization stops, bro. And it's hitting all of them really, really hard. It's hitting them really, really hard in the gut. YouTube cutting off that monetization, bro. It's got to be sickening knowing that you're getting 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000, 100,000 views on a video where it could just be racking up the money for you. Racking up, you know what I'm saying? Racking it up, and you're not getting paid for any of that shit. YouTube is. You not, you know what I mean? So it's like, you really got to think about it. Like, damn, do I really want to do that shit? Like, I don't know how he's going to rebrand, man, because the dude doesn't seem like he has much, he doesn't give much personality on his content. So, you know, he's going to have to, they're going to have to do something completely different, bro. You know, gotta start that shit right. But anyways, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you keep an eye out on the mail. And when you get that hoodie, man, make sure you tag us. But it's still producing right now, so it hasn't even left yet. So I'll definitely keep an eye on it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys, man. I hit you up on to let you know when or where the location of that ride is going to be on Sunday, and if I'm going to be able to attend that. So I'll definitely let you know, man. You ride safe too.